Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Weird Frequencies, broadcasting live from a cornfield underneath central Illinois, 99 and a half miles underground in a bunker. That's where we are right now. This is our bunker. Yes, sir. Yeah. Welcome to the show. My name is Rob Hanson. My name is Rob Hanson. I'm here with talent on loan from Rush Limbaugh himself. I just borrowed it. And then I want to welcome you, our illustrious 4,000 followers and listeners, and fellow awakening weirdos, we'll call you guys now. One of our listeners suggested we call our fans weirdos. I like that. So we're all the weirdos. There you go. So welcome, weirdos. There you have it. So, okay. It's just going to be me tonight. My co-host, Ghost Hunter Tyler, can't be here tonight. I'm sorry. He had to work, but he sends you all his love. Hit like for us down there. Share the show, please. And go vote for us on IllinoisTimes.com for best podcast in Illinois, in a cornfield, in a bunker. So, okay. Let's dig right into it here. Of course, if you're just tuning into Weird Frequencies, the show is about weird things going on in the world, and we try to keep you up to date on them, and we ask questions, and we try to interview, the people involved if we have to, or call them, or whatever we have to do, we'll do it. So there you have it. Okay, so first on the big show, we have to talk about definitely welcome to the show, Amanda. First comment, boom. Let's see. We have to definitely talk about this moon landing, or there's a rover in India that they supposedly landed. What's up, Michael? So supposedly, now let me blow this up here for everybody. So this is the incredible moment when India, their Chandrayaan-3 rolls onto the moon. So they landed this moon rover on the frickin' moon, and they're already sending back pictures. It's a cute little lander bravely making its way out of the craft. There's the first photo it's shot from the surface, sending back to us. Boom. Studying atmospheric minerals, composition of the moon, including patches of water ice. It's going to be active one lunar day. There's enough power. Wow. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Then, I've seen videos already of people saying this is totally fake and there's no way in hell India sent, this lunar vehicle to the moon, and that even they matched the backgrounds with our lunar landing. I don't know. They're already calling, bull on it. You know how we are. But Yeah, shout out to India for dropping a rover on the moon. That's pretty cool. I think definitely. All right, and so moving on. In the news, from the Belfast Telegraph, a lady snapped a picture of this creepy old castle right here, right? The Ross Castle, which is, supposedly haunted anyway. So, way up in this top window right here, she captured this. Let's get a close view of it. A little girl with possibly a teddy bear. We're going to blow this up even closer with Control Plus. There you go. Ghost girl in the window. So the thing is, a little while later, she's obviously not there. Well, she's there in that picture. Interesting. Ghost. Irish Castle Ghost right there for you, ladies and gentlemen, for all of our Ghost Hunter fans. All right. Mysterious naked werewolf has been spotted in the German mountains, and they got pictures. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. So, mysterious naked wolf man's been spotted in the German mountains. And right here he is. Photographed by two hikers. Either that or he's just a stinky old bum who's really dirty. Are his privates just sitting on the ground there? It's a full moon out right now. Uh-oh, people get freaky during the full moons, Amanda. You know that. Yeah, weird things happen during the full moons. It makes your blood weird, does all kinds of things, affects the earth, the tides. So blurry photos of the man, and he's got a spear. They said he just looked at him for like 10 minutes and didn't say a word. Right here, he didn't take his eyes off us, and he didn't say a word for 10 minutes. He looked and behaved like a stone man from a history book. So, mysterious hermit, ladies and gentlemen, or just a prank? Let us know in the chat room. All right, next on the big show.
Kids.
So, Governor Christie, they asked him during this last debate, Republican debate, if what he will do if he gets the presidency about UFOs and the truth about UFOs. So what he says is, at first it's kind of funny, but what he says at the end is pretty cool. So check it out.
Is the biggest threat to our country, not UFOs.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page.
Shut up, Sean.
I get the UFO question?
Yeah, you do.
Come on,
there
man.
You go. But, okay, we've been hearing a lot of testimony in Congress, and people are taking this a lot more seriously. And we're hearing that, there are things going on that people aren't aware of. So, if you were president, Governor Christie, would you level with the American people about what the government knows about these possible encounters?
Martha, and especially coming from a woman from New Jersey, I think it's horrible that just because I'm from New Jersey, you ask me about unidentified flying objects and Martians. We're different, but we're not that different.
So he's joking around right now.
But the job of the President of the United States
he's so sorry.
is to level with the American people about everything. The job of the President of the United States is to stand for truth. The job of the President of the United States.
Let me know in the chat if you can hear the audio of
for our children and our grandchildren. And
so
whether it was UFOs or this problem of education, and Tim's right, by the way, And I started this in 2010 by going right after the teachers' unions in New Jersey and drove them down to an all-time low popularity rating because they were putting themselves before our kids. That is the biggest threat to our country, not UFOs.
Okay. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.
Oh, shut up, Sean. Okay, so, you know, he said we should be being told the truth, not being lied to. So, you know, let's face it. And right now, a bipartisan House group is pushing for select committee and classified hearings into UFOs. So they're pushing it pretty hard. Republican Jared here said, I hear more about this subject than anything else. Not the Trump indictments, not Hunter Biden. They're talking about the UAP hearing because there's great interest in this government transparency issue. That's right. That's the whole problem. You know, they've been lying to us. They've been spending all this money. We want to know the truth. And if I remember right, Trump said that he was going to tell everybody the truth too. And then he got in office and somebody sat him down and had a little talk with him. And he didn't tell us anything. So that was a lie, you know, or it was a, you know, he didn't come through with it. So there you go. So yeah, I wanted to show this, that this is going on. So that's at the Hill there. So, next, a new Loch Ness sighting. Loch Ness monster spotted again, the fourth one this year. The weekend quest for Nessie is approaching. They're one of the biggest like hunts for Nessie is getting ready to happen. They're spending a ton of money apparently, and of course no pictures or anything. But yeah, there's foresight there anyway of Loch Ness. You know, we keep you up. We don't, you know, go through and show you an old picture of the Loch Ness monster, but we will tell you about, you know, the latest news. And there you have it. They are really searching. You know, the biggest search of Loch Ness has taken place in more than 50 years to find Nessie. So surveying equipment, drones, everything. So they're going to put it to rest. And volunteer monster hunters, August 26th and 27th, are going to uncover the damn truth after 90 years. So we're going to be watching this and what happens. So that's pretty cool. We'll be our show after, you know, August 26th. We'll definitely have the results of this for sure. That's pretty cool. All right. Let me shut some of these down up here. Okay, rare spotless giraffe.
Home to a new baby giraffe that was born without spots. And that makes it one of the world's rarest giraffes. Welcome into News Channel 11 at 5:30. I'm Sarah Diamond. Bright Zoo says they welcome this solid brown giraffe July 31st.
Shout out to Sarah Diamond.
And now the zoo's asking for your help in choosing a name for the calf. News Channel 11's Clarice Shaley spoke with leaders at the zoo about how the new giraffe's popularity could put a much-needed spotlight on the animal.
She may be the rarest giraffe to date, but there's nothing rare about this new addition to the Bright Zoo giraffe family.
She is a rock eater. The first thing she does when she comes out.
A female giraffe was born at Bright Zoo last month with no spots, something the zoo's animal maintenance person, Tony Bright, says you can see right after birth. They decided to check her blood work.
There we go. Shout out to
WJAL identically
there.
To the giraffe that was born 2 weeks prior to that. So we felt good. Each
rare spotless giraffe, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. This is a big, complicated story, but we're not going to go too much into it. But physicists use quantum mechanics to pull energy out of nothing. this quantum energy teleportation protocol was proposed in 2008 and it was ignored. But now 2 independent experiments have pulled it off. So that's pretty cool. They're literally extracting energy from nothing. So pretty cool. Look at this IBM quantum computer seen here at the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas in 2020. Look at that thing. That's one of the computers they use to do quantum mechanics and some of this stuff with. Pretty cool. All right, moving on. As the climate's, heating up, it's definitely wrecking our food supply. These extreme, heat is gonna mess up our food commodities like never before, maybe, possibly. Studies are showing that crop yields can be low everywhere, basically. So just a little warning there. How's that tropical storm doing off of the other coast? Is that it? Isn't there one kind of heading for California now? I haven't paid attention to those lately. Anyway, Chris, shout out to Bubba in the chat room. What's up? Okay, so fireflies are starting to disappear. This is a terrible thing to have to read and talk about, but because of the heat, firefly populations are in decline. Bugs, there wasn't very many fireflies this year, was there? We saw them one night out at this on a ghost hunt. We saw the whole field full of them. It was amazing. Yeah, so it's because it's difficult to know what's going on because of lack of data, but they don't do as well as other bugs. Just some bugs, can make it through stuff like this, and our little firefly buddies don't do as well. There's winners and losers in the climate change. Some species do well and adapt, others don't. So there we go. Save the fireflies, everybody. That's a bummer. So this is pretty wild. I didn't get to read this too much, but there's a wormhole of flashing lights over a UFO hotspot they took pictures of, and it's like a wormhole. Frickin' a wormhole appeared. It's been a subject. They appeared over the island. This photo shows a foggy sky. Then in the upper right-hand corner, seemingly clear patch containing a bunch of lights huddled together. Researchers don't think they're stars. It's very strange. So that's what they're talking about. So let's see what this is about.
The launch of the brand new James Webb Telescope is a giant step forward as we try to determine if we're not alone in the universe. But it's not just big government organizations like NASA that are scanning the skies. Our next video is from a small team of researchers who have banded together to
Bubba,
try
can you
and
hear
answer
this audio?
that question. And they were
Let me know,
shocked
partner.
by what they found.
Friday, July 16th, 2021. It's a foggy night, and a team of scientists from the research group UAPX is on a week-long expedition near Catalina Island off the coast of California.
Yo,
Then,
Bubba, let
shortly
me know
before
if you
4
can hear the
a.m.,
audio
one of their
from this
motion
video.
detector cameras in night vision mode captures this.
So
In the upper right-hand corner of the frame, a black hole suddenly appears in the sky. But take a closer look. Do you see that? A cluster of small dots begins to materialize inside, and researchers don't think they're mere stars. Physicist Dr. Matthew Shadagis is one of the researchers with the project.
This is very strange because this timestamp of this video does match with one of our most anomalous, highest energy events that we recorded in our radiation sensor.
Because UFO cases have historically involved radiation, the team came prepared with a radiation sensor. In normal circumstances, the average reading is about 1 to 2 mega electron volts, but at the time of the anomaly, it jumped to 43. According to writer MJ Banias, we shouldn't be surprised that something mysterious appears to be happening over Catalina Island.
Catalina Island is home to a very long history of strange and anomalous phenomena.
Catalina Island, ladies and gentlemen, wacky stuff going on over there. Wormholes appearing, baffling scientists over the island. That's August 26, 2023. Shout out to the Mirror. Shout out to History Channel. We're reporting that. There you go. Pretty wild. Yeah, maybe here. Yep. This is super cool. Webb Space Telescope. The Webb Space Telescope took this picture. And it shows the Ring Nebula like we've never seen it before. The Ring Nebula is seen by the NIRC cam. See if we can do a zoom in on it with Control Plus. Remember that, kids? Control Plus and Control Minus. You can zoom in and out. There we go. Wow, look at that, man. I mean, dude, isn't that beautiful? That's what I'm talking about. That's some weird frequencies right there. Yes. Pretty cool. So new discoveries there, ladies and gentlemen. Breathtaking images shows the hydrogen-rich globules in the nebula. It's in a region rife with hot gas. This nebula was discovered in 1779. So we've known about this. I mean, I've been watching it all this time. And this is the first real close-up picture. Oh, wow. So this is what is that? An older picture or... Wow, just shows you how close and zoomed in we're getting on this planet. This kid took a picture of the moon. I should have kept it, the link to it. Maybe I could still find it, but this kid took a picture of the moon by using a telescope and moving it and taking 40 different pictures. No, hundreds of pictures of the moon's surface using a telescope. And then he pieced it all together and made one photo out of it. And it took him a long time to do it, I guess. And he made this amazing quality picture of the moon like we've never even seen before. And a dude did this, like with a telescope. Pretty cool. So wish I could, before the show's over, I'll try to find that for you. Okay, Nibiru did... not appear and destroy the Earth last week. Planet X people, these Planet X people, they expected literally last Friday, Nibiru was supposed to come through and collide with the Earth. Why exactly they thought this and stuff, I don't know, but it's, if Nibiru or Planet X were real and headed for an encounter with the Earth, astronomers would have been tracking it for the past at least decade, and it would have been visible by now to the naked eye. You could see it literally in the sky. So obviously it does not exist. That's what this story says. That's the out of unexplainedmysteries.com. So Nibiru, maybe they can set another date. NASA said, Nibiru is a hoax, an internet hoax, but it still keeps coming back around, this name and this planet, and there's something to the Nibiru and Planet X, but I don't know. I don't think it's headed this way exactly here. That's it. Let's see. All right, a couple other things. superhuman people in the news. Super people. Superheroes, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the graphicsness of the photo, but this guy, this Mexican man can consider himself lucky to be alive after being shot in the head 2 times and to have the bullets ricochet off his skull. Look at that. I'm not going to zoom in on that with our zoom power because we get the gist of it. But on August 2nd, just a few weeks ago, Francisco, that's all they know about him. Francisco, the bulletproof man, was strolling through the streets of Gustavo, a Madero neighborhood in Mexico City, when he was approached by a man identified as Carlos N., who shot him in the head at close range 2 times. The reasons for the attack have not been revealed, but most of the headlines have been focusing on the fact that this dude took 2 bullets and they bounced off of his frickin' dome. Instead of going through his head, the point-blank shots ricocheted off his skull, leaving the victim with minor flesh wounds. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Francisco, the bulletproof man. Dun, dun, dun. Look, you don't even have any hair. You know? Yep. Thin hair and all. You know, obviously the guy was a bad shot and it was kind of a, they look like they're grazes, I hope. Surely he didn't just point. It's just close range, but, we don't know. He didn't have it pointed at him properly, obviously. Maybe Francisco is more like the world's fastest man. Man, we should call him the Flash, because he might have just moved quick enough to where they ricocheted, obviously. There you go, Francisco. Let us know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Which messages should I check there, Mr. Bubba? Did you send me some Bubba files? Because I'm about at the end of the show there, buddy. Let's see. One of the last things I wanted to talk about was Celestial Seasonings. And did you know that their connection with aliens and celestial, the part of it? Well, and with racism and with cults and their connection with these things. So in every cup of Celestial Seasonings is aliens, racism, and cults. Check it out. So they basically, if you don't know who they are, Celestial Seasonings is, they produce a variety of flavors of teas. Black tea. One of their most popular teas is the Sleepy Time tea, right? People love Sleepy Time. They make like, that looks delicious. Iced tea. Okay, so they're sucking me into their cold. Damn it. What flavor was that? No, just kidding. All right. Mo Siegel, John Hay, Peggy Clute, and other founders began gathering the flowers in the mountains, bunch of hippies in Boulder, Colorado in '69, and sold them to some health food retailers. And then they made Sleepy Time teas, according to the website. And now they make, all these crazy teas. So, Sleepy Time tea, it's their best-selling tea of all time for them. And it's a calming tea. And it obviously has some alien, kind of brew in there of some kind, and some, celestial stuff that knocks your ass out. So they got these other teas. So anyway, the religion behind celestial tea. Okay, this is where things get weird. Siegel was into a New Age Bible called the Urantia book that was inspired by Seventh-day Adventists, which, type of people that were Seventh-day Adventists were like David Koresh, nuts like that, cult nut people, that he was a branch of the Seventh-day Adventists of some kind. David Koresh was. So anyway, these guys were associated with it too, and the alien part is that they supposedly, this book was communicated to an unknown man, possessed and put into a trance by aliens. Yes, their Bible is, you read that correctly, ladies, and heard that correctly. Their Urantia book is written by aliens through a trance. So, but here's the other thing, where the racism part comes in. So the religion is a little complicated, but when it comes down to a belief that there were 6 races on this planet many years ago, and that there is a racial superiority order with fair-skinned aliens coming along to purify the world. So the fair-skinned aliens are at the top of the racial superior order in this religion, and they're coming back to, cleanse and purify the world. Whoa. So go get yourself some sleepy time tea, ladies and gentlemen, and sleep tight tonight, knowing that you just helped fund a little cool cult. But actually, today, he admitted the book's ideas were the inspiration for the uplifting quotes that we print on the side of our tea boxes and on our tea bags. Celestial Seasonings, so we need to add this in here. Celestial Seasonings is now part of Hain Celestial Group, and Siegel retired years ago. So unfortunately, there should be fortunately, I'm sorry, there should be no lingering racism or aliens in your cup of sleepy time tea, supposedly. But do you want to support all that? Aliens and racism and superior white people? I don't know. Pretty wild. Shout out to my daughter Anna, who pointed this out to me. She said that you should talk about this on your show and get the truth out there about the Celestial Seasonings cult. Dun, dun, dun. It does look good, though, doesn't it, Chris? Dang it. Damn cult members sucking us in with that delicious iced tea. Where did that go? Let's find that again. Oh, dang. Ooh, shit. That looks good. Look, it's lemon and raspberry zinger. Damn you. I knew I shouldn't have looked at the flavors. Okay, so Chris, did you send me some Bubba files? Hopefully, if I can look at my messages here on the computer, if you send them to me on Facebook. Okay. All right. You sent me like 900 things. You sent me the Naked Wolf Man too. Yes. Nice. Okay. So, all right. So we got some Bubba files here. Let's take a look at. I've seen that sheep one. That's messed up. That's insane. We'll get to that maybe next week. Let me see. Let's see. Cloud appears to be flapping its wings in a baffling video. Yeah, we got to check that out. Okay. Oh, yeah, Bubba, I can't watch none of those. Dang it, if they're on that smart news thing. I'm sorry. It won't let me click on none of those. I tried it already. I just tried it again, and it's from some weird app. So anyway. Okay, so I'm sorry. No Bubba files tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But thanks everybody for watching, and I really appreciate you tuning in tonight. And it's just kind of a short show because Tyler, can't make it, and I don't want to sit here talking to myself all night. So, and that's kind of a short news week, a little bit now, But then again, we never really run out of stuff to talk about on the show. That's for sure. So, Bubba just sent me 15 stories that sounded pretty awesome. So we're gonna work on getting those to me in another form that we can pull off on the show for everybody. So Bubba Files coming next week, I promise. First thing. But otherwise, yeah, thanks for listening, everybody, and you guys have a good night. And don't forget to vote for us. Like to vote for us and share it once, please. All that stuff. It helps other people see the show, so that helps us out, man. So thank you very much, and you guys have a good night. So for Weird Frequencies, I'm Rob Hansen. That's Bubba down there. You guys have a good one. Take care.